You gotta be kidding me. I want to die in the saddle, an enemy of civilization. I want to, well, you know the rest. To quit from McGuane, I've suffered a sudden loss of interest. Got to stop wishing, gotta go fishing, down the rock bottom again, just a few friends. You know, Jesus ain't coming back and neither is Buddha, because they never left. They're in each one of us and we're just too stupid to realize it. It's pretty simple. You gotta know stuff. Listen, buckwheat, the first chance you get, you better eat the moon. Everybody needs a guru, know what I mean? Sometimes you get a guide, and sometimes the guide gets you. There must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. Too much confusion, I can't get no relief. You know, I guess one way to be a writer is just make your own pen and make your own paper and then just sit there for a while. See what happens. If nothing happens, go fishing. You know, I've heard and used probably 5,000 writing prompts, but here are my top 2. Open your eyes and close your mouth. In the rising tide of literary and musical effluent, I'm going to stick with Bob Dylan and Jim Harrison. I mean, think about Harrison. He writes a line like, "We are more than dying flies in a shit house, though we are that too." Who can top that? Or this one from Bob Dylan, "Gonna raise me an army, some tough sons of bitches, recruit my army from the orphanages." You can't write better than that. You might as well just stay home and watch TV. Part 2, there's a little too much, as you can see, a little too much language there to get an eraser. So we're going to give it another go here. I don't know if this camera's going to stay there or not, but yeah. This is a little 410, so it really doesn't do enough damage, but we're going to try and get this done right. There's one page. I don't know. There's still a little too much left. A few years ago, a good friend and poet, Mary Ruffle, wrote a book called Little White Shadow. It's a book of erasures. There's a French word for it, but I don't know what it is. And basically, it looks like this. You get a piece of prose, and you start crossing words out, and when you get done, you use the words you didn't cross out in the poem. So it look a little like this. So today I'm going to try something a little different. I got 3 pages out of one of my older books, The Coast of Nowhere. Some of you may have heard of it. I doubt it, but here it is. We're going to try a little different process today. I think you can maybe see that. This is going to be called, if I can find the shells. Oh, they're around here somewhere. It's called Shotgun Eraser. You got the pages up there fluttering in the wind. Very poetic. But we're going to try and do something a little different here, okay? Here you go. Well, there's one. Pretty tight pattern. I guess we'll have to go with that. Kind of see what that looks like. Right there. So, there may be another part to this, I don't know. If you'd like a copy of this, signed of course, make me an offer and I'll send it off to you. Take it easy. Part 2, there's a little too much, as you can see, A little too much language there to get an eraser. So we're going to give it another go here. I don't know if this camera is going to stay there or not, but yeah. This is a little 410, so it really doesn't do enough damage, but we're going to try and get this done right. There's one page. I don't know. There's still a little too much left. Lots of people ask, where can I find a poem? Is it out? So Harrison tells us, a poet is only a sorcerer bored with his own magic who has turned his attention elsewhere. So I did a little sorcery research this summer. It said to take a piece of paper and paste a word on it, like that. And then we'll get rid of this. And then put it, oddly enough, put it in a watermelon. Beginning of the summer, let it grow, and then cut the melon open in October, which is, as you can see what this is, see, it's October. But I'm going to use a parang here, which is a serious poet's tool to find what you're looking for. So I got the watermelon, where I put that blank piece of paper with the one word on it. We're going to see if this sorcery stuff works, okay? I'll get up close. Oh, man. Look at there. Look at that. I'm going to have to set this down for a minute. You can just watch me. See? Here it is. It's a little wet. Ha ha. Got a hole in it. Oh. And it's just about ready to fall apart, but I suppose that makes the poem better. Look at there. There are words written on it. The Confessions of the Dead Man. I don't know about this sorcery stuff, but I'll show you what it looks like. There's a word I pasted originally, and then somehow it got written. In the dark cauldron of his body, the dead man stirs himself with the tongues of dead writers. In the dark cauldron of his body, the dead man stirs himself with the cauldron of dead writers. Dark and dead, yeah. There it is, folks. I may have to do this again next year. Do about 2 dozen watermelons. All summer I've been looking for the perfect poem. Last night I watched Searching for Sugar Man. And it's about as close to you can come to understand what I think artistic purity is about, but it's also about something else. And maybe this is the perfect poem, right here. Writing your name on a leaf and throwing it in the river. It's pretty perfect to me.